Monday, May 20th, starting the front of the Hamblin property. We touched up all of their boxwoods today, got them in better form. I know we've been having a difficult time trying to get these back into their individual shapes, but it's starting to kind of get somewhere. These ones are looking nice, keeping their individuality. Same with over here. The Rose of Sharon's doing just fine. Really tidying up underneath the soil, getting all of the droppings picked up, and then getting all of the wisteria petals, and then they fill back down again because it's raining today. Over here, weeding, fluffing, getting rid of that morning glory, really just zoning in on all these areas in the front to get it to be where we need it to be. Watching the wisteria runners and pulling those. And we've got this gorgeous front side area, nicely fluffed all the way through. We got back into the morning glory again. It's close to the house. Just fluffing in between, getting its debris picked up, and clarifying the space. And we'll go left here. These boxwoods we're letting grow a little bit more. We fluffed through here. Got a little bit rained out, so we didn't get to go to that lower level, but we could definitely get some debris next time. And then over here, the laurels, the lilies, did some weeding, fluffing, raking through. Everything's starting to look super lush. Over here, we could get a little deeper in next time. This is where we got rained out today. And then I think we're letting this go back to grass like it was before. It was kind of a privacy wall. I know that they had to redo this just because of the cement wall that they put in, but Matt didn't specify the plan for the plants other than they just threw some bulbs in to make it look pretty, but I think they might be wanting the grass to pop back up for privacy. And I'll move some of our things over. Thanks. And then over here we got beautifully raked through the vine. We cut back further. Over here, picking up debris and weeding. And then we're going to make sure that this is closed behind us very carefully. Would you mind closing this rock behind the door?
What's that?
Would you mind putting the rock kind of? Thank you so much. Okay, and then over here, sweeping through, picking up all the pine needles, and their patio surfaces. Even though they were wet, we were still able to kind of wipe off the best we could. Even around here and up on the pool area. Trying to tidy up the moss. Still a little bit of debris on top of the moss, but the beds are good. They are nicely weeded, raked, and fluffed. There is a bug on all of the new growth here, some tiny little insect, so we sprayed the neem oil. We'll see if it works. It is raining today, but the aphids and whatnot are everywhere these days. This got a nice sweep, nicely fluffed, all in here and weeded and tended to. Hydrangeas are coming in. They have a bajillion bulbs. We'll probably have to pull all of those at our next visit, but right now they're doing beautiful. Lovely haircut to this section. Nice and uniform. Same thing over here. Starting to see the vinca growing in and hopefully spreading down and around. And a little bit of ivy, which is nice. I would love to have this filled with ivy at the bottom. I think that'd be great. So that is the back and a little bit of the front. And then to finish off the front, that's just the trash bins. So to finish off the front, we're gonna have to. What back there?
Spigot. We never watered them.
Oh yeah, totally. There's definitely one back there. Up front, these bulbs are super strong. You may have to pull those next time. Also noticing, that's just pollen right there, but there is only one grass in this whole section. We might want to maybe do a couple more. Maybe just make like a triangle right here. So 1, 2, 3, just to do a little something. Otherwise, we cleaned and picked up the pine needles from this area and trimmed back the foliage, cleaned pine needles, and then really fluffed the soil that was exposed, just so the driveway has a nice, beautiful entrance. Same thing over here. Fluff that soil. The yarrow's growing in nice and tall. The wind keeps blowing the petals down, but we did a good job getting in here today as well, and getting all of the little bits from the squirrel that keeps visiting. But raking on through. This is a brand new boxwood that we have to replace the old one. Definitely the irrigation is, no, it could just be dripping off the side. It's hard to tell what's actually getting irrigated because of the rain today. There's definitely some areas that are still super dry. Like I noticed it was a little wet over here where it's doubled up on the drip, but the rest of it was super dry. I'm just not sure what's going on with that, because we have a couple boxwoods that are like nearly dead. Just these 2 big ones. We didn't have big ones that would make sense to replace them with today, or this specific type. Thankfully we had, one down there. But we're probably gonna have to replace these 2, and probably this 3rd one as well. That's not gonna come back. I'm not sure if it's just winter kill or if it's an irrigation issue. But so that'll be 3 boxwoods that we need to replace next time. Some of these grasses are still taking their time coming back as well. But we got in here, all the little blue ones are coming back, so we fluffed and weeded between them. Here's another view of the front. Nicely weeded and raked through the penstemon, the dianthus. We did some weeding in this area and also cut the dianthus back. Around half of it was dead, and now it actually looks like it has a chance, and it doesn't look like it's confusing or anything, so hopefully that should be good. If not, we can find another one to replace it with someday, but I think this is good for now. And yeah, that should complete our walkthrough for today. Thank you.